What's going on, everybody? Toby Osborne backwards here, having a horrible day, very frustrated, very pissed off, but I'm gonna do this anyways. It's a short video. It's gonna be 10 minutes long, but I'm gonna try to make this very short, and then you guys can watch the rest of the gameplay afterwards. This is a Modern Warfare 2 free-for-all with no kill streaks, and I won it, so whoop-de-doo. This isn't about the gameplay. This is a recap for UFC on Fox 3, Diaz versus Miller. Alright guys, I'm going to get right down to it and make this quick. Alright, I'm going to do all the fights that I predicted. Michael Johnson versus Tony Ferguson. Michael Johnson ended up winning this, and he looked good doing it. I thought Tony Ferguson was the better fighter all around. I thought Michael Johnson was just a ground fighter that wasn't even that good on the ground, and he showed me a whole hell of a lot. I'm not going to doubt this kid anymore. He's making big improvements all over on the ground and standing up as well. He was fucking hitting Tony Ferguson with some big shots, and Tony Ferguson took him. But all in all, unanimous decision for Michael Johnson. What's next for Tony Ferguson? I don't know. Give him someone he can beat since he's a Ultimate Fighter winner. You know, you got to keep him. He's got that contract. Give him someone he can beat, so you don't have someone that's losing and losing and losing staying in the UFC. That's all I got to say. What's next for Michael Johnson? Sam Stout. Fucking give him Sam Stout. See how he can do. Shit, I would like to see that matchup. Alright guys, I picked Tony Ferguson to win. Michael Johnson wins, so I'm 0 for 1 so far. Next fight, heavyweights, LeVar Johnson. He came from Strikeforce. This is his first fight in the second fight in the UFC. Sorry, he fought the Executioner, Joey Beltran. Pat Barry. LeVar Johnson ended up TKOing Pat Barry, which I didn't think he was going to be able to do. Pat Barry's chin is, he does not have the best chin in the world. I knew that, but I thought his stand-up was going to be better, a whole lot better than LeVar Johnson's, which it was. You could obviously tell that Pat Barry's stand-up is leaps and bounds better than LeVar Johnson's. It's just, you know, LeVar Johnson can take the punches as Pat Barry can't. So Pat Barry's throwing all these fancy-ass kicks and punches and stuff, and LeVar Johnson's taking them, and boom, LeVar Johnson hits Pat Barry once, and he's rocked, and then he's sitting up on the fence, covering up, rolling with the punches, and he gets uppercutted a couple times, and he goes down. That's what happened. Pat Barry did show some of his ground skills, though, so maybe he's working on that. Hopefully he doesn't get cut. He is a character which the UFC does like, so hopefully he stays around. What's next for LeVar Johnson? Shane Carwin doesn't have an opponent. I'm just saying. Alright guys, next fight, Alan Belcher versus Husamar Taquino Palhares, which means, Taquino means tree stump, since he's like short and stocky, I guess, I don't know. But anyways, oh yeah, LeVar Johnson, I thought he was going to win, so I'm 1 for 1, or 1 for 2. Yeah, 1 for 2, or 1 and 1. Whichever way you want to go about that. Anyways, Alan Belcher, Husamar Palhares. I thought Husamar Palhares was going to be able to submit Alan Belcher with ease. Alan Belcher's ground game is not, it's not that great, but evidently this time off that he's been taking, he's been working on it, because he stopped all of Husamar Palhares' leg locks, ankle locks, all that stuff that he was trying to put on him. He stopped it, and he actually was trying to submit Palhares. He was trying to put him in a banana split, I think it's called, where you split their legs like they're doing these splits, and they submit because it hurts or something. I would assume so. I'm not a jiu-jitsu expert, but that's what it looked like he was trying to do. Anyways, Alan Belcher gets off the ground, gets on top of Husamar Palhares. He's throwing up his legs and whatnot. Alan Belcher finally gets a TKO victory over Husamar Palhares. So now I'm 1 for 3, which is not good. This is the first time that I've actually been not on the winning side. Anyways, Next fight, Johnny Hendricks versus Josh Koscheck. I thought Johnny Hendricks would win. He did. I thought it would be a split decision, and it was a split decision for Johnny Hendricks. As I thought, everything that I said about this fight is exactly what happened. I thought these two were so equal in skill, both standing and on the ground, that they were going to cancel each other out, and it was going to be a boring fight. And that's exactly what happened. If you go back and watch my predictions video and go and watch the fight, you will see that I was exactly right on this one fight. One fight that I got right. So I guess I got LeVar Johnson, but I thought LeVar Johnson was just going to lay on him and stuff, but he actually TKO'd him. So I was wrong with that, but I did get the win right. So anyways, Josh Koscheck looked good in the third round. He won that round with ease. It was a very decisive round, but the other two rounds that Johnny Hendricks won were very, very, very close, but he did eke them out, I would say. So what's next for Josh Koscheck? A makeover is next for Josh Koscheck. He's going to have to work on a bunch of his skills if he ever wants to get another title shot, because he hasn't looked good in 3 fights, so that sucks for him. Well, I guess he looked good against Matt Hughes, kind of. Matt Hughes was fucking him up, actually, so I don't know. Maybe it's been 4 fights since he's looked good, even though he's 2-2 in those fights. Anyways, so Johnny Hendricks wins. That's good. What's next for him? I would like to see maybe him and Ellenberger, or him and Condit if Condit wants to fight. If he doesn't want to wait for GSP, I'd like to see that too. He deserves it. He might not be a draw, but he deserves it. So put him up there. All right, guys, main event time. Nate Nasty Diaz versus Jim Fuck My Life Miller. Nate Diaz just pwned Jim Miller, which nobody thought was going to happen. Nate Diaz has been so freaking inconsistent with all of his fights that you just couldn't pick him over Jim Miller, someone that never loses, almost never loses. He's only lost 3 fights, 1 to Gray Maynard, who only lost to Frankie Edgar, 1 to Frankie Edgar, who was the champ forever, beat BJ Penn. He beat Gray Maynard. I mean, he's beat all these guys. He lost to him and Ben Henderson, who just beat Frankie Edgar and is the champ. So how could you not pick Jim Miller to win this fight? I mean, you couldn't. There's no way you could pick Diaz to win. There's no way. No possible way. I don't think, I don't know anyone that picked Diaz to win this fight. But he did, and he did it with ease, and he did it with style, and he did it with tenacity and ferociousness and blood, sweat, and tears. This guy needs a title shot now. This guy is the future. He's a beast. His takedown defense is awesome now. His boxing is scary good. I want to see Nate Diaz get a title shot right now. I want to see Jim Miller fight Frankie Edgar again. Frankie Edgar has a date with Ben Henderson. Please just put Frankie Edgar on the side. Let him fight Jim Miller. Let Nate Diaz fight Ben Henderson. All of us want to see it. So do us a favor and let Nate Diaz fight Ben Henderson. Please. But that's all I got for you guys. You know, it was a okay night of fights. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. Toby Osboon backwards. I'm signing out. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of the shenanigans. Peace.
Time's almost up! Enemy care package incoming. start.